The No Bog Deal Show.
What?
That's what I typed in. Bogdan.
Right, here we go.
Shut it. The dance that you're doing is dumb. How to do where you from? Hey, sticking up your tongue, girl. But you know
Is it actually going?
a bunch of girls do it.
Is your volume down?
All right. That's how they do it where we from. You know it don't start till fun. That's how they do it where they from.
You're listening to the No Big Deal Podcast.
You guys can answer chats in there, I think.
Welcome to another episode of the No Big Deal Show. I'm one of your hosts, Ken.
Wireless freak.
David, I bear the tear.
Hell yeah. I am excited to be here
Me too.
on this night.
Fuck, I'm not. I'm fired up.
I'm fired
Oh
up too,
God.
actually, a little bit right now.
We're not only the NBD show, we're the
Authentic.
No Big Deal Show.
authentic, original
Yeah.
NBD show.
Founder, creators. Oh, sorry. The cat over there has been going after this moth for a solid 30 minutes.
Finally, it's earning its goddamn keep.
But I'm fired up.
Why are you fired up? What's going on?
Tell me about it. So, it's been a little while. Someone's been doing a lot of work on the YouTube page.
Our boy right here, Wireless Freak,
Thank
has
you,
been
thank
knocking
you.
it out the park. If you haven't checked us out, check us out on YouTube.
But
right
don't
now.
get fucking bamboozled.
Yeah,
That's what happened
there's
to us.
some sneaks out there.
Sneaky snakes.
We bring up the NBD show on YouTube. We used to be at the top. Now
We used to own that bee.
there's a fuck face
That's
that
a
took
fact.
our shit, our logo with our artist signatures in the logo.
Yep.
Yet he used it for his fucking Fortnite account.
Yeah, I think this dude's probably 10 and lives at home.
We could take them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
what about when you have 10-year-olds?
remember Jay and Silent Bob where they go hunt down those people on the internet?
It's like Step Brothers when they walk.
Yeah.
I can't walk through that park.
No. So you want to look up the No Big Deal show on YouTube.
Is it the No Big Deal
It-
Show podcast?
No, just it's the No Big Deal Show.
Okay, the No
Yeah.
Big Deal Show.
Because right now this guy's fucking trying to steal our views. And that's exactly what he's doing. Stealing our signature, stealing our likeness.
At least he's honest, because in his most recent video it says can't trust anyone. That's a fact. I
That-
cannot trust this guy.
And when
No,
did
I
this
can't
video
either.
end?
It's live right now. It's streaming 18 minutes. Oh, actually no, it was live 18 minutes ago.
He knew we were going to be on. And he's trying to
he's
outperform
tuning in
us.
probably right now on a
Hey,
on-
this
yeah.
is for you, buddy.
Whoa. Damn.
That really grinds my gears. I can't believe it.
So
It really fucking just itches your ass.
what this comes down to is that we need freaking YouTube subscribers. I don't care
Shout
if it's
out,
your
yeah.
mom, your aunt,
We'd actually
Your
prefer
dad,
those.
your grandpa.
Not that.
Well, maybe he's into the maybe he's into butt stuff or something. I don't know.
That's true.
But we need subscribers stat.
Yes,
Yeah.
ASAP. We only I think we have 9 now.
9 as of a couple minutes ago.
9.
And I don't have the chat up, but maybe she's no, hold on, let me see. Yeah, nothing. She's probably not watching.
I think
Yeah,
she probably logged
not.
out.
It's just done in the corner.
That's okay.
I was watching a couple minutes ago, but
Dude, your mom needs to get on the stat. Text your mom. YouTube. Oh, she's
well,
probably
she
working.
might be working. But hold on, let me send her a text.
Actually, she's got it in where she's at, right? She's friends with a lot of the regulars.
Dude, they could put this up on the big screen.
Oh, fuck.
How cool would that be?
We could be like local celebs when we walk in
we
there.
definitely would not be casino friendly.
I'd be like, hello. Why wouldn't we be casino friendly?
Yeah,
Because every TV is like pretty much muted. You can't hear anything.
I bet
just
you.
see-
We
you
need to
just see
talk
3
more with our
dudes.
hands.
I pretty much gave that guy
Oh,
the middle finger.
Jeez.
So
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
what's wrong with that? It's
Not
Nevada.
if we're a big screen in a casino.
It doesn't. They show hookers in Nevada on the big screen.
Oh,
They
hey.
do?
I guess I don't know.
Well,
What do you mean you were just there?
that's- okay. That's
Mostly it was like trash Harley Davidson promo videos.
oh yeah.
Win 2 Harleys for $75,000.
They have
Hey.
anybody like in the money pit where they're just like that money machine? That's with the
No,
air
those
going
are
up?
sweet, but they didn't have one of those.
When we walk in, it'd be like,
Yes.
Thank
Heineken.
you.
Oh, but that one's not any good fun because they don't have any of the tables, right? No table games.
Actually, most of the casinos in that area have no table games because it's all old people. They really don't have like the traffic is like Reno or Tahoe.
Mm,
So there's almost no table games.
that's cool.
Maybe Friday or Saturday night. Even then, very rare. I went on a Friday night at 7 p.m. No tables.
Hmm.
That sounds-
Weak.
Yeah, pretty weak.
Not as weak as this fucker that's still on our
That's-
like.
Thanks for bringing it
That's
back.
weak.
Yeah, this is.
We
yeah.
need subscribers so that we can do the thing that we need to do.
Yeah, this is kind of it really didn't even know about it until literally I just sat down, logged into YouTube, searched it.
You're like, hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
we're up on subscribers because it's our image on there.
and Matt's been doing a lot on the video games lately.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
But
what do you
instead, I
know?
go from fucking like calmness. I'm off work. It's dark outside because of the fucking time change. Next thing you know, I'm a 10. I'm so hot that it's light outside.
I'm at about a 6'5" right now. You don't want to see me at a 10.
I'm at a 13.
Out of 10, his clothes are off and he's just fucking stabbing people.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were going, he's naked. He's trying to eat a homeless dude's face.
That's about
Florida
an 8, 8.5.
style.
You got to eat the liver first.
Oh,
Jeez.
just like a great white.
Yeah, your first
Oh, wait,
kill.
no, killer whale.
Yeah.
Saw that one. All right.
Either way, we're just gonna put it out there. We will, Taken style, Liam Neeson style. We will find you.
I have a very
NBD
specific
show.
set of skills.
Yeah,
We do have skills.
this guy's getting shut the fuck down.
Yeah, he is.
We're going to find his Grinder account and shut him down.
It really is, Matt. He just stole all of our shit. He's like, fuck these guys. I'm starting my own gaming. There he
Yeah,
is.
there we go.
To the right, doesn't
Yeah,
even matter
100%.
what
It's
she
his
looks
Grinder
like.
theme song.
Just keep swiping
right.
on to the next. One of these days, I'm gonna have some
Hell
sex.
yeah.
Month mode.
Jesus.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Well, now that we're fired up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's try and bring it back down. This is a nice, intimate podcast. It's,
Like-
it's us three. We're missing a couple of people.
Like you're having a nice lunch and you want to stay calm.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming into lunch. All right.
Okay. Let's hear
Okay.
this.
So last night we go to a good pizza place, had some leftover pizza, woke up this morning, pulled open the box, getting ready to put it in some Ziplocs to take it in. Little spider comes crawling up.
Oh,
All right.
what?
Just crawling on the inside of the box.
Okay. Like, not on the pizza or just in the box?
It was on the inside of the box, on the inside of the lid when I opened it.
Okay.
So did you see it on the pizza?
I know.
Okay.
But I mean, the box was closed. So,
There ain't nowhere for it to go.
would you eat that pizza?
Negative.
100% negative?
Okay, what if it depends? Like, what if
It was good ass pizza. That cost money.
Yeah. That's
And what if
true.
it's not like an ant or a cockroach or something weird, and it's like, what if we were gonna go to some shit place for lunch, but you had pizza?
My inner shook is coming out right now on this theory. What if that was the
jeez.
mama spider? She laid her eggs in that pizza.
Oh, they go in your belly.
But I'm going to microwave my pizza.
Oh, see, okay, maybe the microwave, but right, this guy, I know his move. Never microwaves.
Cold.
He eats
I
it
love
cold.
cold pizza.
No.
Okay,
Why didn't you put the microwave in the fridge overnight?
the microwave in the fridge? How does
no,
that?
I don't have room.
My bad. I mean, why didn't you put the pizza?
It was in the fridge.
Oh shit! So the spider survived the fridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fuck,
saying. Either
that's
it
a
survived the fridge or it like jumped on the
Then
box.
you should have eaten the pizza
Maybe-
because that's a strong ass spider, and you could have been Spider Man.
That's true.
How did it survive the fridge all night long on cold pepperoni as a blanket?
Yeah, he went underneath the
Could have been.
pepperoni.
You know what I mean? Or
Where it,
maybe maybe it was already in. And
Sprayed its eggs everywhere.
no, I'm thinking it was already in the dough. The oven brought him to life. You just happened to not eat that piece he was in, and then he came out.
Wait, was this a take and bake or was this like
No,
a
no,
already?
this was the real thing from a real pizza
You know what I
place.
mean? So it was in the dough. It revitalized it like the salt with the.
It was a tiny little spider, like a little white spider. this
exactly
big.
because it was
Okay.
just born.
A little white spider, huh? Maybe. See, if we kept that pizza here, you open that box and like 6 more.
I have
spiders
2
come out.
pieces left. You want them?
I'm good.
Come on, dude.
Oh, but it would if we get to work on tomorrow or Thursday, and there's just like
It'll have to be
40
Thursday.
40 spiders. Then we
In
know
the pizza?
coming out of your fridge.
Should I go to the hospital then?
Did you eat? Do you think?
What if tonight you wake up and you look over and there's just spiders coming out of your mouth?
Yeah, you feel them crawling
What-
inside your esophagus.
Oh,
Do you try to re-swallow them back down or do you spit them up?
I'd throw them up.
Man. So wait, do you think the spider got on the pizza from the restaurant, or do you think it was just here?
I don't know.
I'm thinking it
Who
was
knows?
already in the pizza.
I've never seen one of those spiders around my house.
You know what I mean?
That's a
Okay,
tough one.
Wait.
there's not any.
Yeah.
There's not a single lunch. What if we would have went to somewhere disgusting you don't like that you would have been like, I'll have the pizza instead.
Dude, you go to any place on Stockton Boulevard, I'm sure there's worse than spiders hanging out.
That's
after
a
that.
China buffet. We're gonna go to China
Oh,
buffet
yeah. Number one.
or spider pizza.
China buffet.
I'm
number
telling you,
one.
there's certain things like
I'd eat spider pizza because I'm gonna microwave it.
I would
But
rather
he's
have
not going to microwave it. I'm taking in that theory.
Because, dude, if you put that spider in
Sometimes
the
I do,
microwave, it will explode.
That's true. Well, for
Probably.
after like 6 minutes, in
and
our
then it will
microwave.
just be red sauce, so you won't know the difference.
It was so small, you wouldn't have even known it if you ate it. Seriously.
So wait, what did you do with the spider when you saw it? Did you kill
I
it?
smushed it
Okay. Right on.
on the pizza that I brought for lunch. No, it was on the box.
my biggest.
I was
thing-
going to eat the
wanna know-
pizza,
I
but
wanna
then,
know-
like, I asked,
Yeah.
Bear, and he's like, nah, I wouldn't eat the pizza.
I want to know how it survived all night in the fridge. That's impressive.
I don't know. It was a white one. Maybe it's like a
Spec-
snow
made-
spider.
Yeah, made for cold
Yeah.
cold climate.
No, maybe. I don't know.
That's intense.
Like I was telling Justin, if like we went to dim sum again, I'd probably have the pizza.
Okay, are you
Over dim
kidding
sum.
me?
You hate dim sum that much?
I don't know. It's all right, but that pizza you're saying is from a bomb ass place. It's not like it's like
Yeah, Dell's Pizza.
it's not like it's Papa John's.
Shout out to Dell's. Hey,
Yeah. Those guys
Subscribe.
rock.
free spider included. Every
We should
pizza
do a
purchase.
podcast from there sometime.
Yeah,
Would they allow that? you think?
they don't have back room
They kind of do. It's often
Yeah.
like up in the front, way over the back.
behind the box.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna do a little spider identification right now.
What are you gonna? Small white spider?
That's what I searched, and look at this. What's coming up? Boom.
They're small. Let me see it.
Hold on here.
You can
We
pick it
got
up. Do you remember exactly what it looks like?
Yeah.
Should we get a lineup chart? 1 through 6.
Who did the
It was
crime?
hella small. I know that.
Was it like complete white?
No.
No.
Dude,
Was
so
it
you're saying
spotted?
there's
It was like kind of like a grayish white, except for the abdomen, which was like really white.
Fuck.
like a wolf spider.
Oh no, it was super tiny.
Baby
Maybe it was a
wolf.
buff.
Dude, speaking of wolf spiders, in the pool one time, there was a spider this big, and it was a wolf spider. It was super hairy, and it had tons of babies on its back.
That's what I'm saying. You see, imagine that in your pizza.
So it was in the pool, right? And I was like splashing it to say, like, get out of here. It jumped into the water and started swimming at me.
Okay.
Dude, that's scary.
So then I got out of the pool and I scooped it out with the skimmer, and I put it on like down, and all the babies like scattered.
Because it knew it was coming. The foot stomp.
Dude,
Well,
you
I
just-
smushed it with a piece of wood.
There we go.
You just drowned it.
No, no,
it?
dude, it would take forever to drown a spider.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
can
they
like
breathe
hold their
through their
breath for a long
legs.
time. They really breathe through their legs.
I don't know if that's true or
What was
not.
that?
I don't know. I just heard something
That was
funny.
a chupacabra.
Did you
You
hear
know
that?
what?
That
I'm
was-
gonna, you know me and my lucid dreams. I'm gonna fucking be dreaming of white spiders all night.
Dude, if we could get that on video and put it up as a special Patreon member only situation.
Oh, you're just like, what's that? That's the big spider.
That's pretty gnarly. I mean, luckily I've never had any like run-ins with
You
pizza.
tell me you wouldn't eat that at all. There's no
Never.
situations.
Would you eat a pizza that a snake slithered over?
Okay.
Oh hell no,
Okay.
no, 100% no.
Snake's a bugaboo for me.
No,
man. I don't.
100% no.
No.
It's like when
Easy, Indiana Jones.
It's like when a bee lands on a piece of pizza.
Oh.
Still eat it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bee's good. For
How about a fly?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
even
every
if
time.
a fly, yeah.
And you know they poop and pee every time they touch the
yeah,
ground.
Tastes
slug.
great. I love it.
What about slug?
Oh, banana slug.
The guy just died 8 years after eating a slug.
Fill us in on this.
I don't know anything about it, but I saw it online.
What? Okay,
Great, great.
that's not fake news at all.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, slug in general, I wouldn't do like a snail,
I would do it.
like escargot. You just put a little salt on
I've
it.
kissed a cucumber slug
Those things are fucking gnarly.
because like
Oh.
when we go on the field trip, like to the redwoods, they
Oh,
make
yeah.
you do it.
You looking this up? What's
Yeah,
going on?
So
Banana slug.
okay,
That's what it was. Banana slug.
Was it a poisonous slug? It said 8 years later he died.
it says right here: Australian man who became paralyzed after eating slug 8 years ago
Yeah.
dies.
Well, it paralyzed him, and then he's been paralyzed
How
for
could they
8
link
years.
that back? That seems hard to
Because
believe.
he got paralyzed right after eating the slug, and he's gone 8 years of being paralyzed.
Oh, see, it sounded like he got paralyzed 8 years after eating.
no,
the
no,
slug.
no! He got paralyzed, I believe, right after eating the slug. It was all for a dare.
It was right here. A drunken urging of friends is what they're calling it.
That doesn't sound
Yeah.
abnormal.
There was no grinding.
Jesus.
That's not good.
What's going on here? I mean, it's
Well,
Australia. Shit's fucked up in Australia.
There's a lot of words in
Yeah.
here that I can't even pronounce.
probably like white spiders and shit.
Eosinophilic. I don't even know what the
I
hell
don't
that's
know what that
some
means.
weird thing. I'm assuming. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's like licking a frog and getting high.
Peter Griffin.
You didn't get high though.
You
This one fucking got paralyzed.
yeah, but I mean, still, you could lick a poisonous frog and die too.
Oh,
That's a
yeah, for
fact.
sure.
Poisonous. What are they? Tree dart frogs.
Oh,
So going into
Yeah.
weird things though, you guys know about like people who can live just off of
Oh.
insects.
Jesus.
That's a type of like vegans, pescatarians.
Yep.
They only eat fish. There's this thing called freegans.
Freegans. Go ahead.
That's
Fill
a
us in
thing.
on that. Fill
Yeah,
us in on
fill
that.
us in on that one.
Wait, let me bring it up because I always get confused. Hold on. It
But-
doesn't mean that they're vegetarian.
There is a whole thing on the eating of insects. There's people out there kind of like solar. They believe that there's enough insects on the planet Earth to feed the human race like tenfold.
Everything. Okay, so like the first like 5 links is all just basically about eating insects, the healthy choice.
Is there a name for it?
That's what I wanted to research right now. And
I'm looking it up too.
So freegan or freeganism is a person who rejects consumerism and seeks to help the environment by reducing waste, especially by retrieving and using discarded food and other foods.
hell yeah.
So they only eat food that's been thrown away.
I think
That's
there was
impressive.
there was actually a pretty good I think Vice I might have seen on this or some other news documentary, and it was pretty interesting because it actually showed people I think in the New York or Chicago, one of the big cities, and they would go to actual markets like Save Mart and Nugget and Whole Foods.
They get a lot of good stuff out of the dumpsters.
a lot of good things out of there. But
Looking at some pictures right now.
and then it also showed kind of like the big kind of bad corporate America, because they kind of said that I think it was Whole Foods, if I'm correct, were assholes, and they had these special trash compactors that they throw all their trash in, and
Yep.
nobody could get any of
That's
the food.
weak.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as you throw something away, it's free game. Anybody can go into it.
Yeah, it's weird too because I've seen on like Live PD a couple times but you have to be cleanliness too.
Oh yeah, you can't be making a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Urban-
assholes.
Urban foraging, that's another name for it.
I like that.
I've heard this one says, what the hell is guerrilla gardening?
Whoa! Don't YouTube.
Oh,
that
that's just
shit.
planting stuff in like random areas, probably.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's crazy. But it's all in the same guidelines.
The little marijuana plant in the streets of Oakland. Did you see that video?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Okay, I'm
It's
looking.
just a better term, a PC term. It's like you don't want to be called gay, so you're pansexual. It says in here, it's just a synonym for dumpster diving.
That's not true.
It's right here. Freeganism is often presented as synonymous with the word dumpster diving for discarded food.
So, do you think that people like vegans that don't eat meat because they're opposed to the way they're treated would eat bugs?
No,
No, they would eat bugs, 100%.
I don't think so.
I think so.
It's a life.
No, they would eat bugs.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just think they would.
There's because I see this on the
Because like
Google search. They're talking about vegans.
Justin said, there's a whole thing about you eating something else. So there's this whole thing. A lot of times it's not because they're animals. It's because they have self-thought, right? Insects, they really don't have self-thought.
How do you know?
Science knows. No, there's a whole movie. Okay, so I was listening to another podcast, of course, and they were talking about
You can say which one because it's good and you guys listen to it all the time. It's all you
Sure.
talk about.
Joe Rogan Experience.
Hell yeah!
He had this rock climber on from
He
Sacramento.
probably has his own YouTube channel.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yeah. So he had this rock climber from Sacramento, and they were talking about a lot of vegan people that won't eat meat have gone to mussels, clams, those kind of foods because science has proven that they have zero thought. They're one step above single cell organisms.
Okay,
So even vegans will eat that.
but insects have some kind of thought. They don't want to be prey. They do everything they can to.
That's
get,
more of just like a survival of the fittest, but they're really not thinking about what they're doing. I would think they would eat bugs.
Really?
It's like eating popcorn crickets. How many vegans do you hear? They're like, yeah, I'll eat crickets.
Simple solution.
None. I've never heard a vegan say that.
We
No,
we
maybe
work
not.
with a badass vegan. We should
Yeah.
ask him if he would eat an insect.
Send him a text.
Oh. I don't have my phone.
Okay.
He's on Signal.
I don't have his number.
I don't
Okay.
remember either.
I'll see if I can grab my phone and shoot him a text.
I think he would eat bugs.
How about there's one thing here, it's called a flexitarian.
What is that?
It's a semi-vegetarian.
That's what I am, I guess. I eat meat. I eat meat and veggies.
Yeah,
That's
if you eat a
flexitarian.
meal without
It's like
vegetables
omnivore.
and then you eat a meal with vegetables and meat,
Yeah.
you're a flexitarian.
Hell yeah.
It's like being fluid pansexual.
What?
God, what is with you and the
Just comes back to
pansexuals? Somebody's got a fixation.
People just don't know what they want.
I'm not going to look at your Google search, sir.
Oh, don't worry. It's incognito.
It's going to be.
He's on the wireless. He knows better. Come on.
It does give you that little blurb when you go incognito that your network and admins can still see what's going on.
Oh, it does?
boy.
I've never read the blurb.
I think so. Let me look. Oh, on iPhone, it doesn't say it.
I was going to say it. Yeah.
Oh, right there.
I
what
was
does yours
looking.
say?
Safari won't remember the pages you visited, your search history, or your autofill. Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
There
about
used to be a little blurb that would say, but your network administrators can still see your traffic.
That's true. We can.
see everything.
I see every weird thing you search.
Every little thing she does is magic.
That could be a whole episode talking about weird stuff that I've seen in the search results.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that.
It's not cool.
But yeah, I think 100% they'd eat bugs.
Okay, so
Did you know there's a discount dildos.com?
really?
Yeah. We blocked that URL request before.
Yeah.
That's like you tell them the rough night before and they're like, God damn, I need a new one.
Yeah.
They're just used.
Redmaxipads.com.
Yeah.
Everybody goes and just
They're freaking dildos.
God. They're what is
Oh, that's
I'm against
impressive.
consumerism, so I'm only going to use
Ones I
used
find
sex
in
toys.
ones I find in the trash.
Yeah.
But hey, did I not show you a video earlier today? This guy needs to get out the plastic cap around the lug nuts, so he uses a giant dong as a reverse suction
Yeah.
clip.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just-
And there was another video where a girl sucked a
dent?
Yeah.
dent out with one of those big
Hell
old
yeah.
strappers.
And you could tell too. It's usually similar colored dongs.
They might be a couple.
Yeah,
Wow.
You know, speaking
a
of
double ender will never fix your problem in that situation.
you know, when I worked at Jiffy Lube, I found one of those
More
in the back of a
dents.
truck.
A giant
Oh.
dildo or double ender.
Double-ended.
Jesus.
We took it out.
And did the person come back like you stole
No,
my
they
shit?
never came back for it.
It was some
Tweaker.
big,
Dude, it was like a construction truck, and it was just laying in the back of there.
some big ass dude that had the 3 flags in the
Oh.
back.
They
You
call
know,
it-
we
they
never
call
thought
me-
about that touching it without gloves.
Yeah.
But for like an entire month, it was like, where could we hide it on each other's cars that they didn't see it?
Yeah.
And like one time I was driving down the road and I looked through my rearview mirror, and on my Jeep, it was hanging off the rack in the back, and I could see it just swinging. So I had to pull over real quick and pull it off.
Yeah.
drill out a hole and put it on the rear window.
And then the next person comes over, they're like, "Sir, why are you getting that off with your hands?"
Dude, we put
That's
it,
more effective.
we put another one where we put it on a antenna.
Oh,
So when he was driving, it was just like, oh, because it's super heavy.
I was a signal on that actually.
It boosted. Hey, Shooknut, if you're listening, if you want to get fucking radio stations from New York out of your car, put a dildo on it.
That's a fact.
It will work.
Yeah.
Actually,
Don't tell us where you get it, though.
just actually center one out and put your phone in it. It'll
Yeah.
actually, you're always gonna have connection.
That's true.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
shit.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Speaking of dildos,
Yeah. Well, went from eating bugs to dildos. So it seems like a natural progression of conversation.
I would eat bugs though. I mean,
I would too.
I would eat bugs, no problem.
have you
what
ever
kind of
eaten
bugs?
I have.
I've had
I've eaten
crickets,
bugs.
peppered
Yeah,
crickets.
yeah, me too.
I've had crickets. I've had
I've had worms.
those dried shrimp. Those little dried shrimp. I know they're not bugs, but they look like bugs. You know, little Asian snacks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those are good.
Yeah.
'Cause, well, anything deep fried, because right, they're all pretty much majority are fried.
Or
Yeah.
dehydrated.
Yeah. Like what else would you try to eat? Like a fly? No, I would not eat.
What about like an
Ant? I'd probably eat a handful of ants.
what's the green guys that are really slow?
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
Oh,
They look real bony.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't look that good. But
I mean, they say a lobster is not that far removed from an insect.
makes sense.
I love lobsters.
Mhm.
So good.
Crawfish.
Oh,
Love
so good.
crawfish.
Yeah.
Should do crawfish. as well.
Scallops.
We had that
Oh,
conversation
so good.
where, like, my favorite's cold water crabs.
Yeah, me too.
Dungeness and King.
Oh,
Me
it's
too.
far superior than any other crab.
Yeah, that blue
No,
crab
what-
can go home.
Yeah.
Fact, the worst kind of crab is fucking soft shell when they try to deep fry that shit.
Oh,
It's
you don't
not
like
good at
that?
all. No,
You don't
No,
like
I
the
don't wanna-
body when it squirts all the guts in your mouth?
no, that's not the problem. Is I don't want to.
Explosion in your mouth. You don't like that big explosion? In there?
Raw oyster.
No,
But
it's
like
not
5
that.
pounds.
It's just the fucking the crunch. When I'm eating the crab, I just want that nice buttery meat.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't want like a.
So crab is your favorite shelled. What the hell?
It
is
is
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, me too.
Crustacean.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
I love crustaceans. Mm.
That's my favorite.
What about blue lobster?
Never seen one.
I know, 1 in a million.
I don't think anybody could afford to eat one.
No,
I would
rich
say
people for
don't
sure
eat
probably
'em.
buy
They
them.
got to throw them back.
They actually, I think they die pretty quick, right? Because of the color. They're so brightly blue.
Oh, you think they get picked out of the crowd?
But still, like, I bet rich people, that's all they have. Instead of caviar, it's a blue lobster party.
I just only want blue lobster.
That's kind of a deal move by rich people to do stuff like that.
I mean,
Just
What
because
happens
you
when you're
just
rich?
because you got the money doesn't mean you should
It's-
take
it's-
advantage of crap.
It's like
that.
people that don't like to hunt deer. They're so rich that they just bring bums and they hunt humans.
oh, that's a fact.
There's people out there that just have islands and they hunt
You
humans.
guys are thinking about
The greatest
that movie
game.
with Ice-T.
Yeah,
greatest-
greatest game.
Yeah, the greatest game.
That book you read in like 7th grade, too.
Dude, I believe that you. Okay, do you
I
honestly
100%
believe
believe
that
it.
that shit?
100%
happens?
happened.
Like
They-
Hostel.
What's
Well,
the difference between
they've-
that and sex trafficking?
they've-
Same thing.
That's true. They've proven though that like I think that this rich person would set up parties to go hunt like indigenous people on like an island off of Africa, like a little Madagascar or
Christ.
something.
100%.
Like a small island. The people had never seen like white people before, and they're going there to hunt them.
That's fucking
Oh.
terrible.
100% it happens.
It is terrible. That's like the worst thing. That's you have. Those people are going to be cursed forever.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
nothing that like.
Yeah.
Now, what if you gave the option for that person? They're willing to give up their life because the rich person pays their family
No.
like $1 million bucks.
No,
No.
such as no.
But they're a bum and they're
It
trying to
still
set
doesn't
their
matter.
family up.
It still doesn't matter.
There's no kind of compensation that makes it maybe okay.
There's nothing that makes that right ever.
But what if the bum's never going to be successful, but he knows that he
the
can help
person
his
is still
daughter
chosen
out?
to take that person's life, even if they give him $1 million.
What? Okay.
Yeah, but the person is also apologizing or is giving you the respect that you can kill him based on you helping his family for the rest of their life.
How about this one? Okay, take money out of the situation. Take someone's actual life into consideration. Somebody on death row.
Okay.
They throw them out into an island, like 5 guys out onto an island. You got 2 hunters on there. You get off that island, you're set.
Oh, that's
We
not
talked
bad.
about this before.
But
I
with
think a
alligators.
long time
But with
ago.
alligators.
I
This is like the second podcast.
I feel like so, but
It's
dude.
but that was with alligators.
I think I'd rather have that serious scenario as opposed to somebody just for for money.
But
For the
the other
family.
2 people still have to be willing to kill other people for game.
Which is not a good thing.
That's
Exactly.
true.
That's what I'm saying. If you help that person's family out, it's like they're bestowing like grace. They're like, yes, kill me, but my family will be
Well, okay.
solved for the rest of their life.
All right. So I guess if you look at like this from a PETA standpoint.
That's tough.
People
Right.
eating tasty animals.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cat by me. Dang. They have
Get out of here, cat.
I'll barbecue you tonight.
they're totally against hunting, right?
Yeah.
But
But of
hunters
animals.
justify hunting by their culling the herd because if
Oh,
there's
for
too
sure.
many animals,
Yeah.
illness, sickness,
Oh yeah.
overpopulation happens.
100%.
If you take that same logic and you put it to people and you like had no morals, but you looked at it straight, like logically, like they do with animals, there's no reason why we wouldn't be in an overpopulated situation right now and people would hunt people for sport for tags.
Yeah, that's probably
That's
true.
true.
Yeah. Probably true.
Think about that. That's crazy.
It's like The Purge. What have you seen?
Never
The Purge?
seen it.
Okay.
Maybe I
Excuse me.
think I know the plot though.
Yeah.
We just had the first purge parties. Didn't someone die like in Berkeley?
There was a shooting. No, there was
Yeah,
a shooting
where
at a
the fuck
purge
was
party
that?
nightclub.
Yeah.
It was in Richmond.
Yeah, it was. I
Jesus.
remember reading that in the news.
That's pretty well.
And
It
that's
is
that's
Richmond.
that's the whole thing where like you get one day to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the only day you can do crime is on that 24-hour period
Yeah.
legally.
So it didn't work out for that guy, probably.
No, but they say right, like it's like the like any argument, like you said, you take the small fraction of people that die that night, and
Cat wants to get on YouTube right now.
I know he's gonna knock the camera over.
we'll get 100 subscribers if the cat's on YouTube. Trust me,
Dude, just put him right on that piano. You know, remember the cat playing the piano?
I have a
Boom.
piano. He'll probably come up here, chew a cord, and then like electrocute himself.
that we would 100% get 100
He
subscribers.
chews cords
That
all
would
the
go
time.
That would go viral.
I gotta watch the power cable, make sure he doesn't eat it.
It's like Christmas Vacation. The cat eats the
Yeah,
the
what's
lights
wrong
under
with
the
cats? Doesn't make sense.
Our cats don't do
He
that.
chews
at
up
all.
flip flops too.
What?
Yeah, he chewed up my wife's flip
That's-
flops.
Does he like rubber ones or?
The really soft rubbery ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dog does that too.
So anyway, I don't think people should hunt people.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
neither do I.
No, but okay. What's the difference between that and what about that old story that always says, "What if someone were to give you a briefcase for $1 million, but you got to push a button and anyone on the planet will die and you don't know who or what?"
That old chestnut.
Yeah. What's the difference?
I've never heard of that.
You
You
one.
never heard that scenario?
That's always like a
No.
psychology thing. Like someone gives you $1 million, but they also give you a button, and you get $1 million every time you push it, but you never know who's gonna die.
Boom.
Exactly,
Yeah.
100% SVU
I wouldn't do it.
for $1 million.
No, I don't care about money that much.
See, that's a good point. I mean,
100 million.
Don't care about money that much.
One person's life for 100 million.
Nope.
Powerball money, $1 billion for one person's
Wouldn't do
life.
never having to work again in your life.
$1
No,
trillion
it's not worth
dollars.
killing somebody.
$1 trillion for a potentially maybe a murderer could die.
Yeah, the odds are probably likely that a non-murderer would be killed.
That's
See, and then like what all they say in the psychologist, it could be like your closest family member.
or it
I don't
could-
think
or it
anybody
could
should
be
care
an,
about money that much.
or it could be an
That's true.
unborn baby, so it's not that big of a loss.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
He's trying to make it political, isn't
I
he?
think
no,
so.
not
It's
at
tough.
all.
It's
Yeah. Don't make me go RBG on your ass.
Where is she at? Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
people
don't-
need
I don't think you should kill
Bugs.
people
No.
for
Yeah.
money.
No way.
agreed. To disagree. No, I'm just kidding. I agree.
No, I'm not opposed to like taking out really bad people like CIA CIA
CIA
style.
operatives.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
what if you
there
could give
needs
the,
to be a need for something like that?
okay, you give that to an everyday person that could use the money.
They're not going to have the skill set to do it. They're going to get killed in 5 seconds. And then we're going to go to a World War III because an American tried to kill somebody.
That's true.
You have to have an expert do something like that.
Oh no, 100 and a psych. Fuck, dude, your psyche's got to be. You got to take a couple pills, maybe puff some marijuana, and fucking.
Oh, those guys, I'm sure, have already gone through the process. They've
Oh, for
done it.
sure.
They know what's up.
Yeah, They pro-
Sicario style.
it's just in a part of their brain that they don't open. It's just like fuck it, they're doing it for the country.
I mean, it's the same thing with like if you look at first responders or something like that.
Yeah,
The first time they see somebody cut in half, it fucks them up.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they see that 5 or 6 times, and it's like, okay,
Desensitized.
I can containerize that and deal with it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure at some point it may not bother them anymore. I mean, that's what post-traumatic stress disorder is.
yeah.
That's a fact.
The one I've heard is like people that like get in the family business of funeral homes. They're like when you see that first little kid, they're like a lot of people. That's when they drop out of like the business of being working a funeral home.
Yeah.
Dude. My the wedding I went to recently, the fellow groomsman was a first responder to basically a car that caught on fire. It was like one of his first actual responses, and 2 people actually just burnt alive in there.
Ugh.
And he said just having to pull them out and the smell, he couldn't eat eggs for like a month afterwards.
Yeah.
shit.
No, seriously, the smell is a huge thing.
Yeah, that stuff will fuck you up, man. So right on with that one. I agree with you. Yeah, not killing people is a good thing. Good way to go, actually.
What, getting burned up in a car?
No, fuck
I'd
that.
never want to be burned alive.
Would you rather? Yeah, would you rather drown or be burned alive? I'd rather
Drowned
drown.
100%.
Yeah.
Uh,
See a little something over there.
I know, what's going on?
No,
Hey.
nothing. Drowned or be burned alive? I'd probably want to be. How hot is the fire? Incinerary hot?
No.
Oh,
no.
how about this?
Like a car fire? Like your car catches fire up to your legs.
We got a chatter. How about fall to your death from the chat room?
Oh,
I would rather
Uh,
drown still, 100%.
I think, but they say when you drown, you actually die twice.
Please go in detail on that.
They say there's like a whole thing where like your body's
Who's
still
told you that?
science.
Oh God!
They say that when you die, there's still a little pocket of air, and then you gasp again after you're already dead. Like your body has a
that's what they say.
involuntary
It's
reaction.
supposed to be very peaceful.
They say that just dying in general.
yeah,
like
that's
right
true.
because I took it like
And then
what
like-
was it? A death and dying class back at Sac City.
Ooh, I would want to study for that one.
That was actually a pretty good class. Pretty interesting.
Falling is kind of tough.
Oh, I'd for sure.
No
I'd for sure
way.
rather fall than drown or be burned alive.
Are you
No
kidding
way.
me?
Yes.
Twin Tower style.
Oh
Have-
yeah.
Have you ever
Top
had
of
that
the
dream
ropes.
of falling
Oh yeah. All the
and
time.
you're cool with it?
Yeah.
No, I
Dude,
can't do it.
Much better than that dream where the teeth are falling out of your mouth.
We just never had a conversation. about
Okay,
this
I'll go
one.
into a story. One time when I was rafting,
Okay.
I got ejected out of it.
Okay.
hit a gnarly little
Mhm.
rapid.
Got caught in an eddy, was stuck underneath the raft. Like, and I was trying to push the raft, right? But there was still like my mom and my sister in it, but my dad got thrown out.
Okay.
And I'm like trying to push the raft off of me. And I was underneath there for a long time. But there's a point, like you panic for a second, but there's a point where you get calm.
That's
And
when
I-
you're fucking about to die.
And I wonder if it's that, like a little bit longer, is when like if you take that gasp of water, if you just like go and you don't trip on it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
probably.
know how that works.
I don't know either.
But there's
I don't
like
wanna
this
test
calm
it.
point right before it happens.
Yeah, I'm going drowning for sure. Over fire, falling.
No way.
Dude, 100 stories up. You got to get out of there or you're going to be burned alive.
Hmm.
I'm jumping out.
I would,
I'm
I
jumping
would
out of that
probably
building.
try to risk running through the
But
fire.
think of the
legitimately.
anticipation of hitting the ground.
Exactly.
At least if you could try to run through the fire,
I picture it like Armageddon. Remember when
Well,
Bruce Willis hits that
you
nuke?
would die of smoke inhalation before you would die of getting burned to death.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if I was on the top of a building, I would try to ride it down.
God damn, why are we going down this
What, are
road?
you just running down the building?
No, you know how they always said like a lot of people at the top of the Twin Towers lived because they just as it collapsed, just rode it down.
Did not know that.
I didn't know
Yeah,
either.
a couple of people.
Everybody, yeah, that's how everybody lived. That was at the top. They just wrote it down.
Pretty much that's a thing, right? Because if you're at the top of, it's like being in the center of an
So would you have gone to the roof
hurricane.
or one level below the roof?
Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea. Dude, that situation.
Because
would
that
be
thing
crazy.
dropped hella fast
Dude,
and straight down.
Conspiracy, but yeah.
It's crazy how that big of a conspiracy that is.
Well, if
Yeah.
you think about it, what are the odds that that thing would fall straight down like it was planned
One answer
to be
for you:
devastated?
China steel. I don't know.
What is the new Bay Bridge made out of?
Chinese steel.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I do not. If I can't,
Do you
I
trust
do
that
not
shit?
take that Bay Bridge.
It's
You
already,
don't?
it's
I'll
already
take the
rusted,
long way.
dude.
The Golden Gate?
I will
Yeah,
take.
it's already
Golden-
rusted, dude. It's oxidizing. There's so much oxygen in that shit. There's bad made steel.
I go over that thing all the time.
Fuck. Ooh.
If I can, I take the long.
I
way.
go through fucking San Jose in the back way in.
Oh, up
That's a good
one
idea.
Yeah.
Up one?
Yeah. Plus it's
or
free.
101. Plus, it's free. I will spend $15 in gas to save a $5 toll fee.
No, I wouldn't. But fuck, dude, that shit is scary as fuck.
They already said that they're actually looking at it and shit's not right on it.
Well, the guy
Yeah.
got fired. The guy who acquired the steel, I think.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like a shady situation.
But yeah, I would probably still drown. I don't know. Falling is really tough. Now, if you're like somewhere scenic, like what if you fell off the top of like Mount Everest? So you
Nope.
got like a 20,000 foot fall.
No. And like if I was an idiot and was playing above a fucking 300-foot waterfall, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
But Everest,
Hashtag Yosemite.
yes.
Everest isn't. I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a straight fall. You'd be going down snow and it'd be a painful.
Oh no,
fall of just
100%. But
rolling.
picture, I'm just saying, picture that kind of height. What if you fell from that height, like base jumping?
Think how many times your ears would pop.
Yeah, that's true. Now,
Change
yeah,
pressure, dude. Fuck that.
and they say to land straight, perfectly flat on your back. So if you do fall from that high, you actually have a chance to live.
You watch
Do
that?
you
You watch that
think-
Golden Gate documentary?
Oh, the Tower of Terror, you guys. Come on. Do you go on that ride?
No,
Not a
not
fan?
at all.
I haven't been there in years.
Okay, so here's a theory. Michael Phelps is playing in the river above Yosemite Waterfall,
Okay.
falls off. Is he a fast enough swimmer to swim up the waterfall to slow his fall?
Probably.
Hell no.
Wait, hold on. Has he already fallen over?
Yeah,
he's swimming in
He's
air.
falling over and
Oh,
he's
no.
swimming up waterfall.
No.
He's a goner.
Now
He's done.
I would say no. He might be able to hit the landing so that he doesn't die.
He's a swimmer, not a diver.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
no Greg Louganis, man.
It doesn't matter. You know, he still knows basic technique. Like a 200-foot fall, I bet he would be able to live.
Are you kidding me?
I bet he could live it. Have you seen those guys
You
that
get
do?
slammed into the rocks and die.
I bet. Okay, have you ever seen the videos of the guys that do like 300-foot waterfalls in canoes, and there's like 6 inches of water?
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
Those fools know how to land
kayaks.
just. Oh yeah, when I say canoe, those fools know how to land just perfect. I bet he knows some diving technique enough to make that he would live.
You're talking about a man that for his entire life has dove
Swam
off
flat.
of the highest point, a
6 inches.
3-foot diving block.
I bet he still knows some. You don't think he goes to like Brazil and jumps off of like 60-foot cliff?
Hell
from
no.
time to time?
100% no.
I
He's
bet he
too
does.
high.
No,
There's
fact,
nothing wrong
he's
with that.
partying up Carnival style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Funk time.
I'm just telling you. I bet he would know some tricks of the. You know, he'd
Tricks
be
of the
alright.
trade.
Yeah, maybe. He'd
Worst
live.
way of going.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
100% would be choking.
Oh, you're getting rear naked choke too.
No,
You're getting
no.
pegged.
no, choking on a
Dude, you're
Tic
choking
Tac.
on a nice ribeye steak. You're like, oh, I'm eating this
Yeah.
steak. Oh, fuck, it's
See,
there.
I was thinking you were going rear naked choke while getting pegged.
Oh, that's a bad way to go too. Yeah, that's probably the worst way.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
That's
You're-
prison way.
Yeah.
yeah, your fucking mouth is being gagged.
Oh
Jesus.
Lord. All right, let's change topics before this gets darker.
But I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to die choking.
No,
Fact.
not really.
Now, what if you eat like a piece, like the little circular bone of like a ham steak?
Yeah.
And it just perfectly lands sideways,
So you
and
can still
you
breathe
can
it?
still breathe.
But
Like,
it's
how long
there?
would it take to pass that bone, or do you have to surgically get it removed? But you're like, I could still
No,
breathe,
they would
doctor.
just go in with one of those like big
Forceps?
forceps and pull
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, but it could be kind of dangerous to repivot it sideways to get it up.
Those forceps are actually no joke. I actually like a family member removed, right, was like choking, and we couldn't get it up, and so she was there. They came here. And took the
Wait, you
forceps.
had time to get him to the hospital?
No, they called 911.
Oh, and they said get some pliers.
No, they had like paramedics were there. Luckily, I wasn't that far from the house.
Oh, that's good.
and so they were there and
Damn.
just wham, pull that thing out, and you could just hear that catch of the breath.
Jesus.
Fuck, dude, that's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I would not
down
wanna
for
choke.
that. No, I don't want to die in period, but
No, I don't want to die either.
Well, it's inevitable. Sorry, gentlemen.
oh, fuck yeah,
It's
no.
gonna happen.
Yeah, we know.
Do you know it's something that could cheer you up?
Oh, yeah.
Waxing.
Oh, wait. Well, okay.
We could introduce this topic.
Yes. We're going to have a SME, a subject matter expert on next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we need one
Yeah.
because there's a lot of questions to be answered.
This was actually a topic that was brought up today
At lunch,
at lunch.
an F boy. We saw an F boy.
I think he was the F boy.
Driving an F-Boy truck, Ford F-150.
Yeah, and he got out and like posed in front of his truck until his lady got out,
Oh,
which
fuck.
they didn't look like they were too friendly. I mean, she
He
looked
probably
like she
paid
might have been a
for it.
hostage.
I think so, or like
Hey, date.
yeah, like one of those abused gymnasts, Russian gymnasts.
Or it's like a
Yeah.
coworker and he tried to make a move and she wasn't happy.
Possibly.
Yeah, that was an.
I didn't quite get to see that. My back was turned.
Yeah, he
I
was
just saw
just
the
like
truck.
all fancy dancy in
So
front of his
smug.
truck. I
Oh,
know.
so smug.
Super smug.
Yeah. He's no shave November this.
Oh god. So that brought it up to the point of I'll bet you that dude waxes.
Yeah.
Well, we actually didn't even go straight there. Someone had to tell us that most clientele's men.
Well, not most, but a high majority of actual waxing for certain esthetician that I know.
That's the fancy name for waxer.
Yeah, wax on, wax off.
I thought it was someone who put dogs to sleep.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
Esthetician? It sounds like that.
I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah, it
But
does.
anyway.
But yeah, the majority of the waxays.
And I'm saying if it's a dude,
Yeah.
they're gonna be super aroused. Because I mean, when they're down there, they're just flipping that thing back like a cat with a ball of yarn. Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
boop.
Well, my
Flippity floppity, flippity floppity.
yeah, my biggest thing is: do you hold shaft and rip downward,
Oh,
or do you hold
Jesus.
buttocks and rip back down to the fucking shaft? And next thing you know, you just like we were talking about earlier. It's just like a rubber band.
No,
Sucked
it's
back
like
in.
a pile of gum. Like if that wax is on there and it gets like too dry, maybe or too
Yeah.
cold, and they tear it, it's like that skin's just gonna be like whoosh, like Gumby.
Jesus.
and then
And then when it
snapped
lets
back.
go,
Yeah. So there's probably technique. What happens if like your hair happens to grow to the right. Do you rip left? What if what if you have different hair that goes different ways?
So here's the thing. What do you guys think the odds are that the guy's going to get aroused during this process? I'm like 99%.
I don't
the
think
dudes
so.
are
No,
going
I'm thinking
to.
it's a 50-50.
No way.
Because
think
think
it's
about what if you go to the doctor? Sometimes when the doctor is like playing with your junk and you're cupping your balls and you got a female doctor, you don't
they're
get
not down
aroused.
there for 45 minutes doing it?
That's fair too.
I don't know
And they're
if
not putting like
that's-
a warm goo on
That's a
your
good
nuts.
question right there. How long does
You
this
know
take?
it has to take 30 or 45 minutes.
Oh, 100%.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Really? You guys
Yeah,
think-
dude, they're down there ripping and shredding.
I guess it depends on how hairy the dude are. Are you going crack to nut?
Oh, jeez.
Kind of wax? Are you getting the whole works done?
The beehole? Is that what you're going straight to the beehole?
Well, exactly, because if
Can
you're
I
just
get one
going
of everything? The works coming right up.
if you're just going in for a genital rip, it might only be like a 15-minute session, but now they got to do your beehole too. It's like that could at least go to 30 minutes.
Jesus God.
So from the chat room,
It
Do you
starts with the
think-
chest. You got to go from the chest down
What's
too.
happening from the chat?
what what position do you think that they make the people stand in for the
Oh.
beehole rip?
100% downward dog.
Yes,
100%.
Yeah, face down, ass up.
that's the way they rip the beehole.
Wasn't it?
That's the way we like to put.
What was Sacha Baron Cohen's like terrible movie like Bruno? Did you guys ever watch
Yeah.
that one?
There was some beehole ripping. in
Yeah,
that
there
one.
was some B.O. ripping. I swear to God, he got him down.
Yeah.
Dog.
But you're right. And then what happens if you you need to flip the person from time to time because you're like, the angle's really not working for me. So you got to flip the person. You're playing with their dong again. Next thing you know,
It's not really working.
I'm telling you, dude.
I would say it's a 50-50
They
shot.
can't lay
I
on their
think-
stomach at that point.
I think it's less though for the arousal part.
No way.
do you-
It's got to be 90%.
And if
It's
you-
got to be professional though.
No, yeah, but the guy can't do
the guy
anything
can't
about
help it. They're sitting there batting it around, flipping a floppity.
Now, if you're the guy, do you just have a business card with your number on it? So then if she's like smiles, you're just like nondescript, like you just slide her a card.
I don't think with all these the movements going on, I don't think guys are too willingly to do that.
Oh, well, obviously they don't. Okay, what if the guy walks in and the girl's out and the dude's filling in for the day? Do you walk back out and reschedule your appointment?
Yeah, do
You
you
know
want
what
to
I
get
mean?
waxed by a dude?
I'm
And
just
he's just
saying-
manhandles that.
There was a large percentage of that possibly could have been. Or wait, no, we guessed was you think maybe homosexual guys get this done more often, but she said that it's mostly middle-aged white males married.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because yeah,
They like the slick willy.
but we got to.
I'm
we
thinking
gotta
it's
get
not
the
that they
special.
don't like the sick willy. It's that the wife has made it mandatory
Well,
for
I
other
said
activities.
the wife likes the slick
wife,
willy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to get confirmation from the actual.
slickety.
And how
Project
much
Man.
and how much skin, dead scales are getting ripped off of your nutsack? Like in that one giant
It's
rip.
exfoliating. It's exfoliating.
Dude, I don't even want to know the amount of pain. That
And-
like I guarantee, like you walk past like that room,
Oh, yeah.
you're hearing the squeals. Yeah,
Now, what's
Like-
more painful? Is it
exactly.
better, is it better to go in full bush
That's
or
because-
somewhat professionally trimmed? Because maybe if it's full bush, since there's already kind of like a budge of hair, it's not as
No, I think if
painful.
you go in full bush, they still got to trim it before they can wax it.
Oh God.
What if they just put
Remember-
extra gunk in it and like a
Do
thicker
you
tape?
remember 40-Year-Old Virgin when Steve
Yeah.
Carell's chest?
And that happy face.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Dude,
Oh.
and that was his chest.
I know.
The amount of pain.
So do you do designs on your chest and your belly leading down to your junk?
Like
That's a
couple
good question.
jewels,
I
a
bet you.
jewel
no,
trail.
Yeah.
I bet you they do. I bet you women get it more than men, but I bet you they do designs.
It's like having a belly button ring that
like a wax stencil.
yeah.
I think if I remember
The
correctly,
NBD show logo.
I think the
Yeah.
actual correct term for that was vajazzled.
Yeah, vajazzled.
Really?
I
Yeah.
100% think that's a legit
There's
term.
actually a whole thing about vajazzling.
How would you know this?
Well, they do that shit in the Real Housewives situations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do other
100%.
things
I
too,
watch
like
that.
they do other things like rejuvenations.
Oh, we've had this conversation before.
They stick.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like a hot curling iron. They stick in and pull it back out. And
No way.
pretty much.
and that would cause scar
What are they,
tissue.
they're
No,
branding like a horse. What's going
What
on?
they're doing is they want to stimulate healing and tightness.
Yeah, but wouldn't they lose
It's not that-
sensation because they just scalded
just
it to
burned
a
the
degree?
shit out of
Actually,
them.
yes, they can't do that. They can't do anything for a couple days, like maybe a week, because they just go in and.
No,
It's not like a
it's not a
curling iron, but
iron.
it's
There's no
close.
way.
It's just a thing that gets super hot.
All right, somebody Google that.
Dude, what I thought was like a actual surgery
looks
where
like
they
a
go in
semen.
there and like they tighten it up like
no,
with,
no,
like,
no, no.
So, what are the top? If the listeners have questions about waxing, especially men waxing,
We got another topic to talk about.
add them
too.
to the comments. Send
tweet
it in,
us.
tweet us.
Grandmas.
And we will ask the professional
Yeah.
next time.
Because you know what else got brought up before we find the answers about what we're talking about was I've never heard of this that you brought up. Anal bleaching.
Yes.
We're going right into it, huh?
I guess the pale bunghole is the good thing.
It's like a style that you're like, I don't really like dark butt. But
Dark butt.
but
I don't
white
really
butt,
like
it's pretty
dark
cool.
butt.
That just ain't right. How do they do that?
From the chat room, vajazzling is a decorating the pubic region with crystals.
Bling, bitch.
Vajazzling.
Hell yeah.
Dude, what's going on?
Thank
over
you,
there?
chat room.
I was looking at the vaginal rejuvenation.
Did I?
thing.
And I told you.
No, this one
watch
just
the
took me to
video.
like a
Porn site,
program.
probably.
Yeah,
So I
like
want
a
to know how the
program.
anal bleaching works. Do they make like a bleach tray like they do for your teeth, but for your ass?
Yeah, they shape it right to it,
And,
maybe.
and you gotta have a
mold. They just put a mold right up there.
And do you need like two people to come in? Like one grabs each ass cheek,
Well, you
they
know-
put the thing down, and then they bleach inside because you don't want the bleach to fall in the hole.
I don't want to give all my business ideas away, but this could be just the next generation of the keister,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I know
It's
what
a
you mean.
little butt plug you put in there, and then it gently releases bleach in intervals.
That's not good for the
what was
skin at
the what was the name you gave it?
The keister?
No,
Oh no, that was
the beehole
the beehole blast, beehole bleacher.
the beehole bleach or
Oh,
something
because
like
when you're
that.
done and
Yeah,
you're done being
yeah,
bleached, you just
beehole bleachers.
bam, and it just fucking
Okay.
no.
I don't know. They couldn't be reusable. That'd
I've
be
never
bad.
heard it. Why don't people wax their like regular head hair? You know how they will burn it, where they do the gasoline and they'll catch your hair on fire.
No,
They do
I've
not
never
put
heard of
gasoline on your
that
head.
Well,
before.
they do. Yes,
No, they don't.
it's
put
not gasoline. It's not gasoline. but
First,
it's a
what they
special-
do is they put the gasoline up the vagina
Yeah.
to rejuvenate it, and then they
Then
put
they
a
throw a
curling iron.
match.
Hold on. Are you telling me you've never heard of this permanent hair? Where they'll do the thing where it's not gasoline, but it's like a
How
petroleum
is it
thing?
permanent?
Because it burns your fucking follicles.
What?
Okay, when you're done looking that up, look the next thing up. I'm telling you, dude.
Where do you hear
Okay,
this
so-
stuff?
I see
Uh,
nothing about a curling iron.
It's not a curling iron, but it's like a shape. It's
But-
like a dildo shaped thing that gets hot and warm, and they stick it in and pull it out.
So what they?
I'm not even gonna do the oh yeah sound effect
it's-
because this doesn't deserve.
It's almost like a humidifier too. It's like it's warm and just
Okay, we're getting into we're getting into before and after photos,
Oh.
boys.
It. Oh,
I've just seen it on these Real Housewives shows.
that's what it is right there. Let's
Yeah.
beat it up.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't
go.
Yeah, just because it covers several different procedures.
yeah. There's probably tons of different ways to do it.
I would thought it would be surgical, to be honest.
They're surgical and non-surgical.
The one is I'm talking about is non-surgical. Like I said, and then they just can't do anything for a little bit.
Yeah,
Man.
this is
maybe
Whoa, what's
maybe
going on
just
here?
their man is inadequate.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe. But there's just whatever it is, what it is. But whatever.
I don't know. This is a weird topic
Hey,
for
okay,
three dudes to be going over.
Yeah.
right
That,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's switch that.
That's
Let's
a lot
go
of
to-
speculation.
Let's go to the
here.
gas hairline burn.
Yeah.
Hair burns.
because
I'm
that's
telling you.
Dude,
even
this is
more
gonna
in our
bring up some more
wheelhouse.
fucked up photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be that dude on how
I don't know how you-
for money.
Oh,
I don't know how you Google it, but it's like a base where it was a huge like
burned hair remedies. Let's see.
no, that's remedies. That's like for fire victims.
So wait, what the hell? Explain this a little bit more to me, because
So
right
what they
now all
do
I'm
is-
seeing is gasoline chemical burn.
I don't know what the thing would be. There was a huge thing that was trending for a while in like the mid 2000s after frost tips, where you would like go and they would do designs in your hair and then they would light it on fire.
I do not remember this.
But
one
it grows
bit.
back at some point.
Well,
No one's gonna put a design in their head and leave it there permanently.
Well, it depends. There was a huge thing after. It's almost like the people that did the blacklight tattooing. People still do it, but sometimes there's a chance that like you can have a serious reaction to it.
Oh, but there is a actual hair burning. Is now a thing to cut hair.
That's what I'm talking about. But
I
sometimes,
didn't know that what you meant to cut hair. is
yeah,
good.
but
Okay.
sometimes, like I said, what will happen is it'll burn down to your scalp and fuck up with your follicles, your hair follicles.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
So people were trying to do like permanent, and sometimes you would get a permanent haircut out of it.
Just go to Supercuts, pay $12, and get a haircut like a normal human.
I don't know.
Supercuts has gone up, man. It's 15.
Oh yeah, Great Clips is 15 too.
And they probably don't catch your head on fire.
No, that's probably true.
You know who started that trend? Michael Jackson in the Pepsi commercial.
Fire breathers, not good at all.
Yeah, I guess it's some technique now.
I'm not on board with that technique.
No.
Would you really want your hair on freaking fire?
You know how bad it
No,
would
next
smell?
thing you know, you're yeah, 100%. And the next thing you know, you're
Ugh.
dead and you're dying by flames.
So the whole point of that is to singe off stray and unhealthy ends.
The
That-
thing I read
that's the
was
whole point of it.
designs.
Hmm.
People do. You know how like sometimes the barbers will do like the like Tony the Tiger stripe cuts.
How the hell do they burn a design in your head?
They use the cutters.
Yes, I do, but I've seen it I've seen it, on the medias where they do that and then they'll burn them out.
I've seen it on the media.
How do they figure it out? Science.
Yeah. Some things you just got to try. It's like eating the berry and being the first one to
There's
die.
some shit you just gotta believe. Okay, if you see it on the internet, you
Yeah,
just gotta
100%.
believe it.
Like anal bleaching. I would have never believed that.
Really?
No.
Dude, that was a big thing with the porn stars. Actually, that's what an article I read is that started huge.
I was looking into it.
It started into the. No, when you brought it up, right?
Straight to Google anal bleaching.
I was eating.
How much does
tuna
it
and there was
cost?
some anal
Oh,
bleaching.
I don't know.
I would think it would cost a lot.
No, it's like a $29.99.
Dude, okay, imagine that shit.
If it
job,
costs
though.
more to bleach your teeth than your anus, then I think
No,
there's something wrong
That's
there.
true, but how much does it cost to get your junk fucking torn up?
Oh, it's
Wait,
got to
you
be
mean wax?
expensive.
That's what I mean. It's getting torn up.
Dude, think about it. You're looking at Ghibli bits you don't want to be looking at.
Yeah, that's
You're
exactly.
touching
Or
stuff.
maybe she does want to be looking at it.
Plus,
I'm gonna go with majority. She probably doesn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Touching them, looking at them, and
Flipping
then
it and flopping it.
yeah,
plus, if you get one dude that's just got like toe jam and he does not keep his shit clean,
jam.
toe jam.
it's just like thick, fun guy.
It's called
Whoa.
it's called smegma, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Dude, it just
That's
is
a
not,
Jewish term, I think.
It's just not good at all.
It's like schmear.
Yeah. It's not like you go in and be like, oh, that's real pretty looking. It's probably just nothing but disgusting.
Looks like a
fucking-
drowned sewer rat.
yeah.
Jesus
exactly.
God,
Plus, what are the percentages of circumcised versus non-circumcised?
there's so
just-
many questions. You better
Yeah.
remember these when we get hopefully the
The
caller on.
community-
Right?
needs to
We could
remember.
go back to this podcast and write these down.
Yeah, dude, get them ready.
I would say it's 50-50 hard.
No,
No,
90,
I think it's less.
90.
I think it's like maybe 25.
What does the winner get? A free wax.
that was actually a when I asked about coming onto the show, half off for anybody that wants to try it.
Does she really? No way. We're gonna have a waxing coupon code.
Now,
I don't know about our listeners, but she said half off. for anybody who wants to
I
try
would
it.
say that at least it's not as bad as the women because there's no inside procedures in the waxing.
You think
At
it's
least-
less invasive?
I think it's
Exactly.
about $50 because I think when I told her to come on the podcast, she said you guys should each pitch in $6 and draw straws. Loser has to get it done.
No,
Oh, hell.
we're rigging the system so someone else is winning. But
Nah,
yeah,
He's already doing it.
that's probably true.
is, yeah.
Well, son, you're coming in and you don't have any hair already. Down
Okay.
It's
there.
like a porpoise
Okay, is it more invasive though?
Mole
or
rat.
powder.
Yeah, is it more invasive? You know how they say like if like a dude gets snipped, it's only like a couple days and you should be back walking again. Like
Oh,
I would be for a solid 7 days. You'd
snip,
walk with
snap,
a limp.
snip, snap, snip, snap.
Yeah.
You know how many days
You know what
are you
three
walking with a limp
vasectomies-
though?
Total on man.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, "What happened to you?" Oh, fuck, dude, just got waxed.
I don't know, but the person that does it though, I'm going with less than 20%.
50.
Okay, now do you-
99, 90, 90, 90,
Okay, but
90, 90.
But do you get in the business because you like dongs?
No,
No,
Well, then
they're
what-
not. They're in the business because like
I think
still,
the money, dude.
I would say 80% of the people are probably women that get this done. Still,
Oh, 100%.
That's
it's not going to be like dude after dude coming in to get a wax job.
100%. I think they
one
got
out of
into it.
every 5.
No, I wouldn't say it's even that high.
One out
That's
of 10.
20%, right?
1 out of 10 dudes.
Probably 10%.
But
think
just
10%?
because they're getting waxed doesn't mean they're getting dong waxed. They might
Actually,
just be getting their chest.
I,
That's
I actually
true.
think probably less than 10%.
yeah,
would
probably
say
1 out
less
of
than
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 5%.
Because it's different if you go in for your legs and you play a sport like soccer, football. The
What?
fucking hair in your shin guards.
Time out.
No,
You
Those
really
dudes are
think a
just going
dude
to
is
shave,
waxing his
dude.
legs?
They're just going to shave.
Yeah.
They're not putting the money in for that.
Well, sometimes people wax right because it lasts longer than shave.
I don't know. It's getting out of hand now.
I mean,
because-
how often do they have a swim meet? Just shave before you go on a swim meet.
Oh, 100%
Well, like a
they-
soccer
swimmers
person, that
shave.
soccer's every day. Yeah, they shave. But I
Soccer,
bet
why would a soccer person shave?
it actually shin guards get stuck in hair all the time. It's
I wore
terrible.
shin guards for a long time. I never had a problem with
I
it.
s-
Yeah,
still
but-
to this day, I got them on right now. No way.
Yes.
I'm telling you, a lot of athletes like football and stuff, like they have padded in that area, or like when they kickboxers and
It
stuff.
just
that wear
rubs
the
the hair
pads.
off over time.
Dude. I'm just telling you, people shave that shit.
I don't know.
I think it would be worse if you shaved it, it started to grow back, and then you wore the pads on top of it. That would be
Oh, yeah,
miserable.
that would be good.
Super itchy.
Dude, I tried to grow my beard out like 2 days. It was itching so bad.
No
Speaking
shave.
of No Shave November, we're all in. Are you in too?
Nobody told me about it.
Oh,
Join in.
Kid, have you started yet?
Okay. All right.
Smile for the camera.
It's coming in. It's coming a little bit right there.
All right, nice.
Are you in? I think we
What
got
do we
about
get out of it?
We're just
nothing.
doing
It's
it.
just a thing for
It's-
men prostate.
yeah, it's for
prostate
prostate
cancer.
What if I
thing.
don't shave my trim my goatee?
You're supposed to not shave anything.
You
Can't
don't have
even
to
wax
do
it.
So hey, there's a thing. It's kind of not funny, but follow a couple of PD guys from Live PD, and one of the guys' departments. They're doing No Shave November for the first time.
Cool.
Yeah, because think about cops, right? Most law enforcement, you can't have any facial hair at all.
That's true.
So it's like a whole thing for a month. At the end of a month, they're just gonna have giant beards pulling you over like license and registration.
You can look like special forces guys.
Yeah, Delta Force running everywhere. Plus, a lot of law enforcement guys are military, so they haven't shaved. They have been clean shaven for like 30 years.
You know,
I'll have to think about it.
Because our boss is involved too.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh my
He's doing-
god, he's gonna
worried.
look like the kung fu guy.
He already started. Did you see him today?
No,
I
I
saw.
didn't.
I saw
outside-
two. I saw two hairs.
Outside of his goatee
Yeah.
is starting to like little tiny 5 o'clock shadows starting to go.
Yep.
To be fair, I haven't trimmed in like 3 weeks, so I already have like a 3-week head start. My lower half is growing back.
I do like trimming it though, so it's all the same
6-month head
size.
start, gents.
Our ex coworker is also in on
Oh,
it too. We need a
ex-
before pic though.
I'm glad he's not there because he could look like a chemotherapy victim with his beard growing in.
Yeah, there's quite a few of us that are doing No Shave November.
Shout out Cougar Bait.
Yeah, for sure. There's also I don't think I'm doing it. I haven't done it in a while. Is shave for playoff beards.
Well, dude, you got to do it if the Sharks make it again.
I didn't do it last year. I don't think.
Did they win?
No,
They didn't
Oh,
even
so
go
you fucked
close. Yeah.
No, the year before maybe they made it close. They made it to the final. They lost to Penguins.
Did you shave?
No, it was the year before that. 3 years ago, I shaved.
Oh,
Was it the Penguins?
Yeah, they lost to the Penguins.
Okay.
But anyways,
that sounded cool.
would you wax your beard?
Hell no.
Dude, that's got to be so painful.
What's the difference between that and your junk? I'd rather
I'm
get it
not
done on my
waxing-
face.
I'm not waxing anything.
Mm.
Dude,
Yeah.
the amount of pain.
What about Anthony Davis unibrow?
Okay,
But
here.
that's actually the big thing, though. is guys
What if
doing
we
that.
just waxed our arm just to see what it felt like?
I'd do that.
Yeah, I'd probably test. They have those little home kits you can do them.
Dude, think
No,
about
no.
a really, really,
I got
really,
candle right here.
really bad duct tape.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 100% what it is.
Just worse than duct tape.
Okay, you got to do an armpit.
Oh,
That would be so fucking painful. That's one of the most painful parts of your body,
dude, I
No.
got really hairy pits, boys, and that's game over.
I'm not that hairy, but I got a tattoo right there. Oh god, dude, that's
What tattoo did you get in your armpit?
It's not. It's really close. It's like on the lower half of my arm.
Is that
But-
the dog one?
No. Yeah, it's not pretty right there. It's real painful.
That being said, the tattoo hurt, right?
You know what's funny is so the tattoo hurt under my arm. That was most painful. The other one on my back wasn't painful at all. But the next time I went back, one of the areas that had a pimple, and when they had to
Oh.
tattoo that shit over the pimple, fuck, that hurt real bad.
Yeah.
We have
Couple-
wax if any of you guys are on board.
Oh, Brazilian one?
chat room has chimed in.
Oh my
Little arm
God.
test.
dude.
Dude, I don't know.
Nah, I'll pass.
I got a hard pass on that. That hurt.
hard pass. Thanks though for the
Okay, what,
offer.
about, what about the toes?
What about the toes?
You just get
Dude,
wax on your
no.
toe.
If a
hairy
hobbit,
toe
wouldn't, if a
situation?
hobbit
Yeah.
wouldn't do it, I wouldn't do it.
Dude,
You know, he's got hairy toes. The
Slobbits.
gum.
I got hairy toes.
When have
Yeah.
you looked at his toes?
He said that before on the podcast. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Or he came over one time in flip flops.
Oh yeah, he did look like a hobbit.
Yeah, 100%. I barely have any hair at all. Like even my mom, she has no eyebrows or nothing. She's like, we have like no hair in my family.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a hairy back or anything.
Look at
thank
my
God.
arms. It looks like I shave. It's so light. You can't even
It's just
tell.
maybe just light color. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
This
it's like
is-
some people that
it's
have
getting
like
real
the,
This is
Personal.
our most masculine.
Getting
podcast.
real personal here,
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're willing to get your anal bleached, I mean, fuck.
and I'm not.
Neither am I.
No, me either.
Oh God, what a
Jeez.
situation here.
Yeah,
let's-
because no man. I was just saying, like, you know how like rubbing alcohol or peroxide hits a fucking thing and it just burns.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a fucking asshole, just on fire. If you got a cut, next thing you know, the person comes in.
When
he's
you get it? How are you gonna get it cut on your butthole?
I'm not sure. Next guy,
I'm not sure.
one guy goes in, he has hemorrhoids. Fuck, you don't want to get fucking anal
That,
bleach.
that would
with
probably be
hemorrhoids.
bad news.
It might retighten it back up. I don't know.
Not good. Hey, check out that thing behind you on the counter. That's an original Beatles bobblehead. Pick it up.
That's pretty badass. I don't know. I want to touch it. I want to break
No,
it.
it's fine. Pick it up. Put it on the table. That's legit.
That's
Which
sweet.
one is that? I don't know though.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
doubles as a piggy bank.
It says yeah.
Do you know which one that is? It's got a guitar, so it's
Gotta
got to
be
be one
Paul.
of two, right?
No, I'm gonna assume guitar George Harrison.
Yeah.
Paul was actually. You might be right. It might be Paul. It's-
Actually, no. Paul's going to be the other way.
he's
Oh,
left-handed.
he's left-handed.
Yeah,
It'll be the
but
other
it
way.
does kind of look like a bass because it only has 4 strings.
Oh,
And Paul was a bass player.
That's pretty sweet.
This is pretty. You can't see his eyes at all.
yeah. It's the old school Beatles haircut.
Asian eyes.
The Bieber before the Bieber.
Yep.
You know what you need to bring up is where's that sweet mug?
Which
Tiki
one?
mug. Where's the new one?
Look at all these.
I got
sweet-
2 new ones.
Look at all these.
I got. Go ahead and grab that one. That's the green one's the piranha.
This guy.
Oh yeah, upward sides fish.
Check that out.
That one is from.
That's pretty bad.
We got that at the Tiki Bar a couple weeks ago when we were down there.
That's
in
sweet,
Disneyland.
dude. I like that.
It's an
Oh, dude.
original.
Oh, do you
Easy there.
do you drink out of this?
There's a straw. No, you use a straw.
your mouth and
That shit would go everywhere.
Out the mouthfish.
That's
And
pretty
then
sweet though.
the other one, the brown one, is the one that's worth hella money. That's a limited edition Disney Club 33 Tiki mug, courtesy of our
Two-hander.
buddy.
Two-hander.
Yeah, this is a two-hander, man. I don't want to even touch this.
That's a
thing.
cool one because it's limited edition, and
It's pretty thick.
you have to be a Club 33 member to even get that.
Even though it came from the Tiki Bar.
No,
Oh.
they only sold it at the Club 33 bar in Disneyland.
Now, please explain a
Where
little
do
bit
these
more
come
in depth
from?
on these, on just how I didn't realize how popular these
They're
were.
super popular.
Yeah, like
So like for that, wait, which mug is it? No, it was the Halloween mug that just came out. I don't have it. People lined up at like 3:00 in the morning,
Oh,
and they
fuck.
opened at 10 to start giving out these or selling these
holy
mugs,
Jesus.
and they wrapped all the way around the Disneyland Hotel, all the way down like the street. It was like thousands of people in line to get these mugs because they buy them, they instantly put them on eBay for like 5 times the amount of money.
Are they stamped?
Yep,
Like a
if you look at the
1-1?
bottom.
I think my mom's listening.
Oh, dope.
First edition. That's sweet.
On the YouTube?
I'm not sure. She said she'll finish listening later. She's at work, but she knew what we were talking about because she said, I'm one of your 8 subscribers."
Shout out to our #1 fan.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's close between her and Medicine Man Dan. I know he's still listening.
Yeah, Medicine Man. What's up?
Hey, Medicine Man Dan, I know you probably have some personal thoughts on this whole waxing thing.
We're gonna get him on the cast here. He wants to
Oh,
be
we
a
need
special guest.
Because we need to talk about that with him, and I'm sure he's got some good conversations about dying, and it'd be a good conversation.
Yeah.
We don't need more dying on this podcast.
It's all about
Jeez.
living, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it-
Real
make it life better.
Is that a Disney one too? This
All of those up there are Disney ones.
I like this guy.
Oh, that one is cool. That one is a one of the Halloween ones from a few years ago.
That's badass for a lot viewers out there.
Oh yeah. I can put a picture and put a link in the post to some of those. They're pretty cool.
That's pretty badass collection you got there. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's not a Disney one, but get that mug thing right there. That thing's a trip, yeah. And then look in the inside of it. That's
Whoa.
right. That's right.
Whoa, that's badass.
What's going
Look at
on
this,
with
like,
this one?
Man wolf
Oh,
thing on here.
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
Wait till you see the
Hold on.
inside of it.
Take a sip here, Bear.
Right off
Go
the
ahead. Just
teat.
wait.
There's actually read the paper in there. It
Okay.
talks about what that thing is from. So that was a Halloween party gift because we escaped the escape room the quickest.
Who is this dashingly good looking man and woman right here?
I don't know. I think that thing's cursed. I wouldn't drink out of it personally. It's effed up. It's an effed up looking mug.
This is pretty wild. That's
It's
pretty
from my
sweet.
buddy who has he's super eclectic. Like in his kitchen above his dining room, there's a human hair art.
Oh, no way.
So from the turn of the century, they used to make art out of like dead ancestors' hair.
Oh,
Oh, fuck that.
So they would braid the hair in these like really like ornate, like detailed braids and shapes, and it's this giant wreath of human hair.
Not good.
Not good.
That's like I was watching Jack and They did the Osborne thing where they travel on the TV. I forget whatever the channel's called or the show's called, but they did a thing where this lady thought she's claiming that she has a pimple from Elvis, and she had it in the little
Oh my
vial.
lord!
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
That's like when people like say, "Oh, look, this is like a
The
Jesus.
toenail clipping of Jesus.
in this French toast."
Oh god.
I don't get it.
No, at least that they still eat. This thing's like they think that it's actually valuable, so they keep it.
Jeez.
Not good.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that's a messed up looking bug.
Do you
I would
drink out
drink
of these, or are these all just collect? Do you just keep them?
I just keep them. They're not really that practical to drink out of, to be honest with you.
This right here is some like
No,
I feel like
That's a 3-finger.
that's potion
you
situation.
got you got a one finger going in right there. That's,
You're cursed drinking out of that mug. I
you're-
would not do it.
You're almost.
What did it say about it? Did it say it was messed up?
so. Here we go. Rumpf.
Read it out loud.
I am the Rumpf.
Wow.
I am the oldest, most viral carouser of them all.
Whoa.
I was reared in a cave over 1,000 years ago by my uncle Hornhead Rumpf, a maiden chasing
That's
satire.
my screen name.
My faithful mermaiden Scrumptious and I have just reincarnated.
Scrumptious.
Yeah,
That's a biker nickname.
Oh,
My baby's scrumptious on the back.
this is pretty wild.
and One Eye Willie.
One Eye Willie, hell yeah. This is pretty weird. To bring mystical stoneware, fertility, tankards, and artifacts of days past.
Oh, it's all about fertility.
This right here, dude. You
I
drink
did
out
not
of this.
no.
You're
You're
done.
the last
You're
one to
hap-
touch it. You're going to be
Oh,
making babies.
Nope. Okay.
He's gone for a week. You know what he's doing from
Okay.
5 p.m. to 10 at night.
Does it start with an M and end with a pregnation?
I hope not. Jesus. Oh.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's just get this the hell out.
Dude, you're the last one to touch it right there. That's on your tips.
Yeah, that's bad news.
That's pretty sweet though. I like that.
Yeah, I
like
like
that
it
a lot.
too.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You better touch another one before you fucking.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
need
Wipe
to-
it off
I
on
need-
something else.
Okay, if you did have to drink out of that, are you drinking out of the mouth or to get it sideways?
The mouth.
I'm doing a side.
You're doing full mouth. Like that's a huge.
It's called a straw, people.
This is I like the stir that comes these.
So the worst one, the worst like shoddy ass tiki mug ever made by any of the Disney's is there's this plastic ball over there. It was called the Pearl. And it's literally just a plastic ball that they put the drink in. I was like, seriously?
But it's probably worth all the money.
No, it's like worth $4 on eBay.
Oh,
People are dumb for this stuff. They spend a lot of money on it.
I like
Yeah,
it.
that's
Luckily,
sweet.
I've bought most of those directly from there, so I haven't had to spend a lot of money on it.
reasonable
And this
price.
is only a Halloween thing. Then when they release these.
No, they're all the time. Like, see that elephant? That's a Christmas one.
Oh, okay.
But most of the other ones are just normal time.
Okay.
That the hitchhiking ghost one there, the taller like off-white one in the back, that one is a Halloween one.
the monkey.
Yeah, they're supposed to be ghosts.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're
Hell
cool.
Solid.
So what's the next topic? Do we have anything else? Are we good?
I don't know. I feel like we're this.
The Big Bang was getting fucked by that little fuck face on YouTube.
Yeah, that
The Big
That's-
Bang.
No,
that
Theory?
was what we wanted to
that
lead
was the
off
Big
with.
Bang. We
The-
started with him.
The Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory.
Never watched it.
It's ending.
I know, last season. Wait, so what about the fuckface with the Big Bang Theory?
No,
No.
we started with the Big Bang with the
Oh,
fuck face. It
yeah.
stole our logo.
You got us really hyped. We opened up hard with that.
Let's end with that.
Yeah.
We need subscribers. Number one, we need some YouTube subscribers. Go to our website, click on the YouTube icon. It'll take you to our channel. Subscribe, please. We only need 100. We're not down for the money.
No.
100% not.
Don't care about the money.
We just want views.
We want views or subscribers.
Yeah.
Just subscribe. I don't care if you ever watch a video. They're not that good anyway.
Maddie needs to hook us up.
We just need to get it. Oh yeah, Maddie.
Yeah. I bet if he did a video of his fucking ball wax, that would
Oh.
go viral.
Probably.
It would sound like somebody murdering a cat.
Or it's not that painful because it's really small, so it's just like a 1-inch grab.
He straight faces it the whole time. Nothing.
It's like the beginning of the
It's
Hangover.
like when she takes like a 12-inch dong in a porno, and she's like,
It's like
not
the
fine.
beginning of Hangover 3. with the little monkey.
Oh,
That's what the wax jaw would look like.
Yeah,
poor
100%.
monkey.
Real small.
Poor monkey.
Real small.
Hell
And
yeah.
let's see. We also need people to go on Apple Podcast Store, Tunes, whatever, and rate us.
Yes.
We want to be the best podcast with 1 star.
Hell yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
1 star, 2 stars. Give us 4, 5. I
Whatever
don't know
you're
how many
feeling.
stars you can give us.
5's max, I believe.
Throw 5 at us. Who cares?
Joe,
Whatever.
if you're listening to Joe Rogan, get us on there. We have an expert that can talk about anal bleaching.
We do. Oh, we will.
We
Yeah.
could possibly
could.
have one.
I'm sure he knows people. He's famous.
He probably gets waxed.
You think so?
I should send him a tweet and ask.
You probably, dude. Yes.
Because you know what? He's the
His
kind of
thoughts on
dude.
that.
He's the kind of dude that's like a real man, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I get waxed.
What of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
no big
okay,
deal.
Come at me, bro."
Yeah.
A lot of fighters might.
He's not really a fighter though.
He fights.
No.
He
fights.
spars.
Okay, fair.
He could fight
Yeah,
if he had to save his life or something.
yeah. I don't know, but
I can guarantee you who doesn't wax. Ted Nugent.
Oh, dude, he doesn't even drink.
Yeah, he doesn't do any drugs except now he's doing CBEs.
Oh yeah,
CBDs.
yeah.
Why?
Joe Rogan talking him into it for his knees getting old.
Does he have
Oh,
like
okay.
arthritis or something in his
Yeah,
knees or
he's just
something?
getting old.
Maybe he just puts the lotion on there. He doesn't have to do it.
Puts the lotion
No, that's
on
what he
itself.
does.
Yeah,
He just rubs it in.
that's good. And then so iTunes.
Podcatcher of some type.
Yeah.
Oh, guys,
What?
the big thing that we forgot to mention. Go check out wirelessfreak.com and our burger
fuck.
battle.
Oh yeah,
of
I'll
the
put a
greater
link in this.
Sacramento
I'll put the
area.
link in the notes.
Dude, good catch. Because I mean, we went from one meat to another.
Oh, that's true.
We did.
That's true.
That was a weird.
This is
grasp
no
that you did.
vegan portion of the podcast for sure.
That's true.
That just came out.
Let me see if I can bring up the
We haven't.
URL.
To be fair, we haven't finished the burger challenge.
Yeah.
I would say we've gone to 30-ish%.
We're
about
probably farther
halfway.
than that. Halfway.
Yeah.
We still have quite a bit, but
Basically, it's a list that we kind of compiled as a group. If you want to feel that we should add one to the list, please go ahead and comment, subscribe, or
It's wireless freak with that's a ph.com/p/burgers.html.
solid.
I had to add the HTML part.
yeah, of course.
You don't need it, but whatever.
Check that out. You
Yep.
can go ahead and vote on there too. We have it's on a scoring scale.
Yeah, why not?
And you can vote before we go there. Some of the
No,
places
you
we
can't vote before you go there. You got to eat it first.
No, but I'm saying if other people have gone to those places and they want to vote, but we haven't gone there yet, that's fine.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
what if we got like tons of input?
Dude,
We would need to like create like an elastic search and start like
Oh yeah.
mining big data burger information. Maybe I could bring in Palantir to start like really tearing this data
Hell
apart.
yeah.
But yeah, if you click on the bouncing burger, you can vote. If you click on the click here portion for the results, we can bring it up and just give a little preview. We'll go over some of the results right now. Number 1, Buckhorn Barbecue Grill.
It's leading still.
It's still leading, dude.
It's obviously the one over close to what is that? Not Loman's Plaza, but on Fair Oaks. It's not the one downtown.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sacramento area. The one on Fair Oaks way better.
You guys know what number 2 is?
It's gonna be Habit or Scott's.
Scott's Burger.
Scott's
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah.
Love it. I wasn't
Tiny
there for that
hold-
one, but
cash only,
Yeah.
boys and girls. Anyone listening? It's
And
cash
have
only.
a couple hours because it takes a long time.
or get there early, or call it in.
just call it in.
next
Yeah,
thing
call
we
it
need
in.
to do is call it in next time.
Fat Boy Combo.
Yeah.
No seating inside. It's all outside picnic tables.
And it's
In
not
the
the best
kitchen.
neighborhood. Yeah,
It's not bad. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
good.
good. They have good buns.
Number 3, Habit.
Yeah,
I was surprised. Habit
Dude,
came through that day.
Habit
Habit
was
really did come
real
through.
good.
And it, the whole cost situation fell in there. It was like affordable
No,
quality.
The bacon on there was a mound
was it,
of
like-
bacon. It
Like
was-
$10 for the whole meal, right?
Mine was about 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
because I had the bacon, but
Yeah. And then kind of tied, we got In-N-Out and Whitey's kind of tied right now.
I probably would have given Whitey's a 3.5. I wasn't there for that trip, but I'd have given it a 3.5.
He's about 3 3/4 is where he's at right now, 3.75.
Oh,
Sounds
that's
about
pretty
right.
good. Yeah, 3
I
to
think I
4.
gave it
Yeah,
3.5.
I would say that's in there for Whitey's,
And In-N-Out's right around 3.5.
and then that's really good for the
So,
price.
That's the top 4 or 5, whatever.
And we still have a lot more to
go.
go to. A lot
Yeah.
more.
Yep. We got Fat Burger, which I think is gonna kill it.
Which one was that
That's
one?
the one at Thunder Valley.
The casino.
Okay, that's a planned trip.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to meet us out there,
No, yeah.
Oh, that would be a cool meetup.
Yeah.
Meet and
NBD
greet.
meetup.
Medicine Man could be the CBTs.
I'd rather,
Yeah.
maybe do a Reno trip because I know there's a Fat Burger there. And that's,
Oh, is there
that's-
one in Reno?
oh
that's-
wait, is this the same Fat Burger?
Yeah.
You mean awful?
No. There's a Fat Burger that's like in Vegas. It's
Oh,
chain.
Now,
okay.
if we go to
'Cause
Reno,
I like
I think we need to
awful
do the
at the
awful and
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
do
down
side
for
by
that.
side. So we need to leave early because then get a little burger for breakfast and dinner.
no, for reals. And then we'll go to Cabela's.
Oh, that's for sure. And we got to hit Count Eva $3 crab
$3
tables.
crab tables.
Count Eva.
I can't.
The
put
Count
gas on
Eva
that.
in North Shore shut down. When we went to North Shore, I was so disappointed.
Oh,
Now let's burst everybody's bubble right now.
Okay.
Worst burger, hands down. I think we
Oh.
all would have gave it 0 stars if we could have
100%.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Terrible.
Hot garbage, hot expensive garbage.
I would say
$20 almost.
A freaking wouldn't even eat this if it was in the dumpster.
No, yeah, I was $20. I was like $23 because I added a shake, which is a terrible idea. I didn't know it was going to be that expensive, but the people were pretty nice.
I'll give it that.
The people who work
Customer
there were
service
nice.
But
is
it
good.
doesn't matter if the people were nice when it's fucking $23 and my ass blew hard. And I wasn't the
Jacked
only,
all of our stomachs.
I
up.
wasn't the only one that just fucking
It was
shitted water.
greasy as heck.
And they put the burgers in sideways, so it comes out a mess, and you
Yeah, it
got to
was a mess.
reconstruct the burger.
It just wasn't a tasty burger to me.
Not
no,
at
there
all.
was no flavor at all.
Hands down worst burger.
God, that was Where's Famous?
Famous is coming in.
I think the expense got to Famous. It was
It
expensive.
was like $15.
3 point. Actually, oh sorry, I was reading the scale wrong. It's at like 3.5, 3.6.
Okay, yeah, I would
Okay.
say that.
So
The
it's-
price got to Famous.
It's behind In and Out. Oh yeah, they're good, but man, the price is just
They're expensive, yeah.
outrageous.
Especially when you add pastrami. Have we actually done it at the Village? Village ranked pretty well. The day we went, you said it was some of the best you've ever had there.
You know what? I don't think we voted on Village. I don't even think Village is on here.
What?
Villaggio?
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, check under Village.
Because I remember when we went and you were like, because we told you not to get the mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, because they put ranch on it. It's really gross.
And you said it was like the best you've ever had it there.
Unfortunately, I've been there tons of times, so I know. No, Village isn't on the list.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
it should be.
So we need to put it on there, and we can just vote on that.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 4.
Hmm.
I really like it.
That's higher than you gave Buckhorn.
No, you guys talked me into giving him a 4 for
Okay.
Buckhorn. Because you guys all did 4.5.
I
so
can't.
did
I
4.
can't even put him close to Buckhorn though.
Okay, then 3.5. No, I'm thinking 4. I like it.
Do what you feel.
I like
Yeah.
it. And it's always super consistent.
They're a solid 3 for me because they're pricey.
That's the beauty of this
Yeah.
burger battle.
They are pricey for what they are.
but it's always consistent. It
it's
never
a drive-in burger place, and they're asking like
Chili cheese fries ain't bad.
$8.
Yeah, it's $14 for a solid meal.
Yeah,
Not cheap.
$5 for chili cheese fries. Like them. That's what I get when I go there.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
which is hard for the burger challenge because
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's it. If you guys have feedback for the burger stuff, any of that stuff, send us tweets.
Tell us where we should go next. You know,
Yeah.
you
If
know,
you have a
if we left
suggestion-
something off the list, we always want to.
there's obscure ones we
try
didn't
new
bring up
spots.
that we've already gone to. 19th Hole Cantina.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Tips and shakes.
Good.
Everybody has their own opinion on it. That's the
That's true.
beauty of it.
Fuck, when you get the cone, it used to be better when the cones were $1, but
Now
it's
they're
okay for
$2.
$2, but
Yeah.
Again, burger challenge.
I know.
Rate
like
it
the-
on the burger.
I like the
can't
burger.
say
Yeah, I like the burger too.
It's yeah.
The pastrami's good too there.
To me, the burger just tasted like a cafeteria burger.
That's the low blow.
No, I've been to good cafeterias. I mean, come on. It was like a 2 for us. For
You
me.
know who's not on the list too? I know people love it. We've talked about his dad's.
Dad's is good.
Oh,
Actually,
but that's if you add Dad's, we're gonna add Pangea, and now we're talking $20 burger.
We have
Actually, we
to
already
go to
talked about it.
Pangea.
We have because it
It's a
wins every
$20
year.
burger.
I know,
we
but it
just
always
spent
wins
$20
every
on
year.
Five Guys.
Oh,
I would rather have Pangea in a heartbeat over Five Guys.
That's a
That's
fact. That
That's
is
true.
a fact. Pangea.
We
yeah.
did say we are going to put back on there because someone.
I
said,
eat a hot circle of garbage over fucking Five Guys, to be honest.
Yeah. To be fair, when we talked
Spider
about
pizza.
when,
Yeah.
when we talked about this, someone at work said they hadn't gone to Gunther's, so we were going to do a twofer: Pangea and Gunther's ice
Who
cream.
said they have
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris and his other workmate
Compadre.
because Burrs is closed. So
Yeah, we weren't able to hit that one. That one's
I know we got lucky with Eastern Empire. We missed out on Burrs
Oh,
last day.
last day Eastern. That was
Dude.
sick.
now that place is a real shithole, though.
What is Burst?
No, that whole parking situation because
Yeah.
it's so packed.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
Give me a
But
break.
so the thing that's going to be an expensive lunch, but we got to do it for the crew that've never gone. Pangea and Burrs. It's a good 1-2 combo, even though it's
Gunther's,
really
Gunther's.
expensive. Yeah, Gunther's.
I fucking
All
love
right,
Gunther's.
we'll hit it up.
All right.
All right, that's well, now everyone's hungry because we haven't eaten dinner, but that's cool.
I'm actually pretty hungry.
It's time to eat.
All right.
Awesome. Guys, that's another episode of the NBD Show. Please, like we said, subscribe to us on YouTube at the No Big Deal Show. I'm one of your hosts, Ken.
Oh, wireless freak.
David, I bear the terror.
See you next time.
See ya. Hells yeah. That was rocking and rolling. That was good.
It's funny as well.
What is?